next clip. But don't forget to like, share this with folks. It's funny and entertaining, and folks need to hear this stuff. So
I'm gonna
share.
get up and close my blinds real quick because I don't know who could be looking and lurking. Hold on.
Okay. Make sure you like and share if you have not done so yet. Make sure you do so. And this is our next topic. I have various clips of women just being so fun and being how so many women be. Not all. I know not this ain't all women, but for it to be all over social media, it must be very common for women to be like this. And it's sad and frustrating, but again, I feel for men. This is why a lot of men refuse to get married.
Oh, I can't watch this again. Just to irk my nerves for real.
You like that?
What is that?
That chair, you liked it, that you seen, and you said you
I
liked it?
didn't say I wanted some other things.
I mean, it's a Mother's Day gift.
I know. I told you I wanted the wig.
But we went our
I
way
wasn't
to
even
get
talking
that.
to you.
Hold on.
I still, we all went our way to get
It's the thought that counts. We have you a chair, and look at the soft cover to go with it.
Okay, but it's Mother's Day, and I told you exactly what I wanted.
a wig.
A wig. Talking about a wig.
Okay, so I can't take her side fully, and I can't knock her fully. Now I'm listening. I'm listening to this again. Now, if she really, in reality, really did tell them she want a wig, we got to be real, ungrateful or not, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If they can say, yeah, you did say you wanted this wig, but we bought you this chair, that's their fault. Especially if she already said, this is what I want. I know my kids asked me what I wanted for Mother's Day. I don't want nothing. Just pay a bill and leave me alone. But chocolate. I like chocolate. But if she's letting them know, like, this is what I want. If she told them what she wanted and they still proceeded to get this, that's their fault. But her attitude nonetheless still stinks. But
wig. It's the thought that counts. Your birthday right around the corner. We got you this
chair.
I
needed 2 wigs for Mother's Day and my birthday.
So you trying to tell me you don't appreciate the chair? With the cover? This is your peace place.
I don't want that.
Are you serious right now?
Like, that's crazy, y'all. But you always get what you want.
I wouldn't have did all smacking the thing and whatnot. That's real childish. It's like, and to some degree, you have to be grateful, regardless, that somebody thought enough of you to get you anything.
Right, because she could have got nothing. Like, I hear what you're saying about the whole, I told you what I wanted and everything, but it's like, what I got from it was, okay, a wig, sure, but this is bigger. Like, this is better. In his mind, he probably thought this is better, this is more, than a wig. Like, I could get you a wig anytime, whatever, but I saw this chair, I thought of you, this is what I wanted to get you. Like, and then he mentioned that her birthday was around the corner, so he was gonna get her a wig anyway. So, like, my whole thing is, like, it's the attitude behind it.
Yeah.
It's the, I don't want this and da 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 da. Like I told you, my only question would be, so is you gonna set it up? That would really be it. Like, it wouldn't be all that attitude, because again, you could have got nothing. There's women complaining that they didn't even get a happy birthday. Mm-hmm. So complaining about getting a nice chair and a little blanket to go with it is insane to me.
Oh yeah. Say they knew she was going to give a negative reaction. That's what it looked like to me. They got the camera and everything set up.
That's the thing about it with social media. Like I was saying, it's real life scenarios, but most of that stuff be scripted. Most of that stuff be, okay, so I need you to knock the blanket off. Like, I'm not for sure. But it's, it's real life scenarios like that. That is somebody's story that wasn't recorded. That's the only reason why I really pay attention to it. And I'm like, dang, that could happen to somebody. But yeah, my whole thing is, like, people be real fake on social media. They're actors, they trying to get an acting career out of their real account. So
everybody, for sure, absolutely. And again, that's I would say that's a hard lesson in relationships. If your spouse tells you what they want, don't get them what you want to get them.
Yeah.
get them what they say they want.
Or get both if you want to get that.
Or
You
get
know,
both.
get both. I got you this. That's what I
And
call.
this and this.
And this is also what you want.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, it's communication is probably one of the hardest things for couples to really master in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because like we've been married, it'd be 19 years that we've been married this year.
Dang.
And we're still working on communication.
Mm-hmm.
Still, for sure. Learning to listen, learning to speak clearly our thoughts, what we want, what we don't want, what we like, what we don't like, communicating clearly, listening intently. It's not easy skills.
Because you guys are changing. Like the thing
Mhm.
is that what's hard is like you aren't the same people that you were when you had, best friend. Like y'all are different. Like y'all are
Yeah.
changing every kid, every phase of your life. So like I say all the time, like learning to communicate with somebody is like learning a language. Like it's difficult, like especially if you get with somebody that don't talk but they tone change. Like, oh my god, he's mad. Great. Like nothing. I can't stand that nothing thing because it get on my nerves. If you ask me what's wrong, I'm gonna just say, hey, do you want the full truth or no? Because I'm gonna tell you. Like I'm irritated. I'm aggravated. But it's like people don't understand. Like it's like learning a language. Their body language, how they talk, what they say. It's difficult. You gotta be patient with that because
be
it's
patient.
hard. It's hard to learn.
And regardless of whatever, how this woman may have reacted, whatever, regardless of how we feel about how she reacted, she was honest. She was honest. We typically don't like honesty. We a lot of the time want people to fake how they feel,
Yeah.
and she just didn't. When you've been married a long time,
Mm-hmm.
you're tired of faking. You're tired of putting on a fake face. You get tired of putting on a fake smile. Uh, and most people choose not to.
I mean, I
Most
feel
people,
like people with nasty attitudes, you know that beforehand. Like my whole thing is like I'm somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mean, but I'm not nice all the time. But
who is?
everybody knows that about me.
Yeah.
Like, they know that about me. Like it's not gonna be a big surprise. Oh my gosh, she yelled at me. Like it's not a big surprise. So it's like with people like that, you know that already. Like Waterman said, like knew that she was gonna give a negative reaction to it because I mean you already know who you're dealing with most of the time. If you pay attention to people, like seriously, you know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
If you truly pay attention, you'll know I'm dealing with a negative person that's mostly negative. I'm dealing with somebody that is ungrateful. It's not going to be a big surprise when they're ungrateful because you already know because you're paying attention.
Who they are.
I know, my audience 99% of the time. I know who my audience is. I'm not stupid. I watch everybody. I pay attention. I know who I'm talking to. And they know who they talking to. Because I don't make it confusing. I make it very clear about who I am.
Right.
So it's like, you choose to put yourself in certain situations at a certain point if you pay attention to who you're around.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he very well knows his wife.
Mm-hmm.
If in fact this is real life, and these are real people with this real situation, there's no doubt in my mind he know his wife. He know how she be. Most of the time they do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because he sure enough got out the way when she started walking by him. She knew she was gonna knock that blanket over.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. He knew he better get out the way. And then this last clip you sent me.
Oh, my nerves so bad
about this one. So some old ungrateful women.
Man right here is broke. He's broke. Look at him. Yeah. Broke. He won't spend
Yep.
money on you. You're broke.
I gotta say, it might be racist, but I'm glad that was a white woman. So brothers can see it ain't just black women. Yeah. And that brother looking like, yeah, look at me. Because he good looking.
He good looking. He don't look broke to me. He just look like he ain't dealing with your shit. That's what
he looking like any woman see me, they gonna be tracking me down. Is what he look like.
He ain't worried about losing her. He cute.
Not worried about it at all.
See that? Like, I'm not this type of girl. Like a chain restaurant. Do I look like I eat fast food?
This is not fast food.
You might as well have taken me to McDonald's. Like what?
Okay, yeah. See, I've heard enough. And I can take my flowers back.
These cheap flowers, yeah, you can take those back. They're cheap. You get them from the grocery store. You didn't even go.
I mean, what's the problem with going to a grocery store?
You didn't go to a florist. Like they look cheap. Like if you're broke, like just say that. Like it's this man that brought me to Shake Shack. Like of all places, look.
Shake Shack is a good spot. You tripping?
Really? So you could have took me nowhere else better than Shake Shack.
And Shake Shack is a good spot to go.
I mean, this what you got me. That's it.
Shake Shack is good and it's expensive.
Right, he said it was $50.
$50.
I would have said to go, please, and left.
That is expensive. These women is if this is real life, this is crazy.
It's
crazy. I just can't fathom that this is real people. That these is
makes me sick.
I don't understand.
Female would have loved to go to Shake Shack.
You got me 2 sandwiches and a drink.
So what? And it cost me $50 for just this.
This time.
You're gonna get out of my car and you're gonna walk.
No, you can take me back home.
I'm not taking you anywhere. What do you think you are?
You brought me here just to leave me here? Like, if that was the case, I would have worn jeans and a t-shirt. Like, why would I come to Olive Garden? Do I look like seriously?
Yeah, now we're on tit for tat because just bring her home, drop her off at home.
My whole thing is, girl, you most definitely look like you eat fast food.
Absolutely.
Don't nobody that don't eat fast food that motherfucking big.
She absolutely does look like she eats fast food.
You most definitely eat fast food the way you looking. The way that body is built. Oh yeah, you on that McDonald's.
She don't look like nobody that I would take to Cheesecake Factory. I wouldn't even. And folks was complaining about that. Shake Shack is fire. Trent says she's on drugs. I know. Absolutely. That is an excellent place. Like you be saying, even if these people are in fact putting on a show, it's real life somewhere. It's real life somewhere. It's people who really feel like this and behave this way, and it's just disgusting. I don't. It's so frustrating, and it just keeps reminding me why I understand why men are either afraid to marry or afraid to date.
Yeah. It's just the ungratefulness and the entitlement that makes me sick. Because first of all, girl, you didn't have to get shit. Let's just get that out on the table. He didn't have to get you 2 sandwiches. He didn't have to get you anything. He could have said, you're going to pay for your own food. Yeah. And if you don't want to eat here. And I'm like, Olive Garden, they talking about chain restaurants. Where do you think you finna go? First off. And talking about a florist, girl, we're not married. We're not about to get married. Why would I go to a florist?
Lord.
And I didn't have to get you anything. And then it'd be the girls that don't have cars. Here's my whole thing. I don't got a car. Say whatever you want to say. I was scared to drive when I was 16. I ain't scared to tell it to y'all. I don't care. Okay. But when I get in a car with a man that's taking me around, it's not like just complete disrespect and utter like da. Because if he said get the fuck out, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't even do all that. One, because that's not who I am morally. And 2, because if you don't even got your own way, if you don't got your own bread, and you got an attitude, and he say let's split the bill, and you can't fit the bill, then what? You in the back washing dishes while he at home.
Yeah. Just bananas. And I'm praying for these young women, praying for men and women dating.
It's nasty.
Lord, have mercy. Yeah. Praying to build up a society of young men and young women who date with intention, who date with the intention to marry, because that's what dating is supposed to end up with. That's what the end result of dating is supposed to be. You're vetting out your life partner, your life spouse. But a lot of people don't see value in marriage, don't understand its true essence, what the purpose of it is. So I'm on a mission to kill all that in the name of Jesus. I know it's not going to be an easy feat, but it is possible. It is possible if we I believe we start with young folks like yourself, starting with young people like yourself, like Trin, like Rajay, starting with young people, reprogramming the mindset into Christ. So I want to talk more about that